Max, what's your thoughts on Skate? Alright, we're gonna pause here and talk about pretty much everything. I'm probably not gonna play gameplay because I get easily distracted. Because that's just me. I just get easily distracted. But yeah, let's talk about my thoughts on Skate 4. I'm gonna probably say Skate 4 because the idea of having two games named Skate is freaking dumb in my opinion. But yeah, let's talk about it. Let's start with my little history with Skate. I've been playing Skate pretty much one Skate game for like the early days, which was Skate 3, like around 2015, 2016 maybe. I've been playing Skate 3 for a really long time. Like, of course, I know your backwards man speed glitches, your, like, all of the speed glitches, your launch glitches, that one part of, the Universal District where you can do the Chrysair, then you immediately go to Superman pose, and you, on a slope, you can clip through, because, I don't know, you can clip through stuff when you go to Chrysair to Superman pose. Like, I know your glitches. I don't know. I know zero glitches of this game. I pretty much didn't want to do glitches. Then later down the line, I did eventually played the Skate, the original Skate. It wasn't really my favorite. I would rather play Skate 3 more than Skate. Maybe, but that's pretty much the only... Then there was Skate It, which was Skate It. Those are the so basically those are the three Skate games I played before this game came out. But when I heard this game was being development back in 2021, I think it was 2021, I believe. Of course, just like everyone in the Skate community, I got freaking excited. Another Skate game? Oh my gosh. I feel like of course I'm excited for another Skate game. Who's like, let's say they later down the line release another Halo. Of course I'll be excited for another Halo. But yeah, I think that is my little history with Skate. I probably am missing something, but that's all I can remember. Look at my red skateboard. But yeah, just like seeing gameplay of another Skate game is just really exciting for me. But now they added the early access. The early access finally came out. I've been playing it for, I think, a good maybe 20 hours of this game. And I'll say this, I'm actually having fun with this game. This game, even though it is just do challenges, get a currency and go to a loot box and get a outfit that just doesn't seem convenient, is just an outfit that you probably don't want, is kind of like a not great loophole. It's just, but the amount of challenges is only down to 3. You only got on the spots, stunt challenges, and line challenges. And in my opinion, they're not bad. They're not bad. The only challenge that just gives me a bit worrisome is the stunt challenges, because I think this is like their friendlier version of Hollow Meat. And if you know Hollow Meat from the past Skate games, I feel like a lot of people will be disappointed if Hollow Meat is not added to the main release, the final release of the game. But yeah, like, once you're doing like your 100 challenges of the line, on the spot, and stuntman challenges, you can tell you kind of get to the repetitive part really quickly. But just like what people did with Skate 3, since they done everything, they decided to use bugs to get to spots they probably weren't supposed to. They decided to screw the game's laws and decided to launch themselves on top of buildings really dang quick. And I see it, and I pretty much see that with this game. There's already people right now experimenting with props to put onto the skate field and trying to make a normal playground to a better playground of skate. Is just really interesting, and it's really cool to see other players skate around. It's just like, when you think about it, a giant free play, kind of like in Skate 3. Like, if you know Skate 3, there's a mode called I think it's free play online or something, that you can just go, like, pick a location and you connect to people online, and people are skating in this one park just doing tricks and stuff. But now you're seeing hundreds upon hundreds of people, and you can go to a random part of the map and meet probably maybe one or two guys there. I think is really cool. You're just in this giant online and just you're meeting new friends. I think it's fun. I think it's a really cool idea. It's just, I really hope they do add challenge, like old challenges or newer challenges for this game. What about bugs and glitches? I pretty much only found one bug for this game. I think I did find like a couple. There was like one where I complete a stunt challenge. I believe I got out of bounds, and for some reason the text of "return to your session marker" stayed on my screen, and I didn't want to risk of my TV bringing that in, so I had to just restart the game. Then there was like another one with the stunt challenges, where a little marker when it tells you where you're gonna land. For some reason, I think it's because once you teleport back and didn't let the game just to, if you lay it on the ground too long and return before it returns you, the marker will stay. So once you finish the challenge, that even when you like do a simple ollie, the marker will be underneath you. I'll probably like do challenges and probably get a clip of that later on and show you about that bug. What things do you want them to add in Skate 4? I think I can easily go down a list of what game modes or just basically game modes I want them to add just for more variety. Skate, that's easily one. I believe another one in Skate 3 was 1-Up. I believe that one was just like, you do copy their tricks, I think, or you just get a better score. I need to replay Skate 3's challenges and no, but yeah. Skate, 1-Up, Death Races is probably a big one. I feel like a big one for me because I feel like those are just one of the fun ones. Death Races are just really cool. Just going non-stop till you gotta go really fast. Do not bell. Go fastest as you can is so much fun. I feel like would be a really fun versus mode for some people if they make a map either dedicated to death races or just add. And another thing, since this game is offline, I want them to add old maps. But going back to what modes I want them to bring, I do want them to bring back death races. I think that would be really cool. And of course, Poly Hollow Meat, because the reason why I like Hollow Meat, because the idea of seeing your character just breaking as many bones as possible is just, I don't know, it's just a little side thing if you're getting bored of doing your traditional skate. Just jump, just grind, and sometimes bailing or doing your glitches. It's just jump off of the highest building, see how many bones you can break. It's just a little fun thing to do. And the stun challenges don't really do that for, I feel like, for a lot of people. And I feel like that's why people want Hollow Meat back. But now, now let's go on to another topic. Since this game is online only, I feel like they can easily add old maps from the past Skate games, either this map or make an entire map dedicated to those old. Like you can have a Skate 1 map, the Skate 2 map, and the Skate 3 maps in Skate 3. I haven't played Skate 2. I don't know what maps are there. Heck, maybe add some Skate It maps. I think that would be really interesting. I feel like will be really, really, really cool for a lot of people. I feel like that has potential of being really fun. Just really cool. It's just like, oh, you're getting... Because I will say this. This city is probably not... After playing like 20 hours of this, I don't like this city, man. I feel like this city is somehow more boring than Skate 3's city. That's why I usually like go to the Universal District and that other district. I never go to the city district at all. I think the other criticism like to this city, it doesn't feel like there's like where you see, like if you go to a skate park, you know, like you got wax, some of paint jobs are tearing off a bit, rubbing off a bit, waxing, etc. Like the reason why those works in the reason why I want that in this game, because in the past skate games, it makes you remember, oh yeah, I'm playing a skate game. I feel like you had to add that into this art style. I feel like the city feels too clean. They somehow got like the best freaking janitor for this city just to make the city freaking spot clean. It's crazy to me. And also, another thing I want them to probably keep adding in the future, since I can't really play it on stream, because I have streamer mode enabled, music. I feel like music in this game has potential to have really good music. Again, just like with the idea of adding old skate maps, add some old skate music into this game would be really cool. Like from 2007 all the way to 2010, and maybe some songs that were exclusive to the Skate It game. I feel like, again, would be really, really, really cool. And another thing I want them to keep in this game is glitches. Some glitches that don't do any harm. I think like patching visual bugs, I think work perfectly. But so far, a lot of people are liking the freaking insane launch glitch of just going into the stratosphere and recreating every scene from Adam Warlock or Superman coming down from the sky. Again, I feel like just patch some visual and maybe patch some game-breaking glitches that probably will ruin versus mode. Like a versus game mode, once they probably will add. I really hope they add that later into this game as well. Into like the full release of the game is a versus mode that you can challenge. Can you challenge people? I believe you can only teleport or join their party. Yeah, you can only like add some people. You can only add them. But I want them to like give us a chance to do a little versus mode. Like, oh, again, playing a game of Skate or other game modes from past skate games, and you can use them to as a versus mode. I feel like it will be really, really fun. But yeah, I do hope they do add music, and I think this is all the criticism I pretty much have with this game. If you're want me to, if you want to keep talking about it, say something in the comment section, and I will probably reply to you. Give me your criticism of things they should add to the full release of the game. So yeah, bye.